Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, welcome to the Football TV, and we are going to be diving right into the video. We're going to be talking about the Newcastle versus Liverpool game that is going to start up later today, and then we're going to talk about the Alexander Isak situation, his transfer update, and what is really going on. The news have gone flat for some time now, and I think they're just waiting for the match to after the Liverpool versus Newcastle match, and then the update is going to rise. But I'm going to give you a bit of an update and how the situation is looking for both teams. Then we're going to talk about a little transfer news that just transpired while we were busy with our Premier League fixtures. All right, let's dive right into the video. Please, if you're new, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. I cover transfer news, match analysis, match preview, and also fan reaction. Yes, if you see some of my videos, you would know what what I'm all about. Yes, so we're going to really dive right into this one right now. So we'll start with the Newcastle versus Liverpool game. Yes, at St James's Park. Good. This game we're going to hold at Newcastle's home, so we know how difficult it is. Yes, I'm a Liverpool fan. Though you see me wearing a Man U jersey and the rest of the jerseys here, but when I want to do some fan reaction and all that, but I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm fully Liverpool fan. Yes, full-blooded red. All right, so we are looking at this game as one of the biggest games of the season, given the fact not just because it normally is a big game, but given the fact that some of our rivals that are dragging the top spots with us have already aced their game very well, and we need to ace ours. Yes, it's like we need to win our game to stay in that talk of being one of the contenders for the title. So we are going to try to win this one by all means. Yes. Now, the lineup, of course, obviously, we have a bit of an issue because of the injured players. Yes, Frimpong was injured. I think he's having a bit of a hamstring problem. Then Koulibaly is back in training, yes, but not fully recovered. I think he might play if he's going to play. He's not going to play full time. He might play maybe 30 minutes or so. Just someone that's just getting back from injury. You don't just introduce him to the squad like that. And we are a little short on options on the right back. But if my suggestion, I don't know if it's not to listen to my suggestion, I would say Gomez can start there. I mean, this is a game that Newcastle are going to want to use their wingers very, very well. Yes, because they know their striker is really not the number 9 position really not effective since Isak is not there. They are going to try to use their wingers. So yeah, I think Gomez drop him as a 2 will really help us. Yes, because Gomez is very, very good defensively. Yes, he can really take care of Gordon. He's one of my favorite players to mark all these wingers in the Premier League, interesting wingers in the Premier League. Yes, Gomez is fast. Gomez is tenacious. He's very, very aggressive, and he knows how to mark very well. So I think he's one of the players that I will be picking to mark. Yes, if you watch our game last season against Arsenal, last 2 seasons rather, where Klopp used Gomez to mark Saka. Saka was useless in that match. So that's what I think should happen. Gomez should just slot in there, and maybe when the time, when it's almost time, maybe 70 minutes, you can bring in Koulibaly to finish up the game. I think that's the only solution to that problem. Right now, I've been seeing some talks of starting Szoboszlai there. I don't think you should start Szoboszlai there because it might affect the midfield. I know the midfield tray is going to be McAllister, Gravenberch, and Waits. Yes, but you're going to remove Waits at some point and put Szoboszlai there. Yes, I think Szoboszlai should start playing his main position. Waits can be substituted, and especially if he's not having a very, very good game. Yes, because he's just picking himself up right now. He just came to the Premier League and he's trying to pick himself up. So I think he should be given time to do that. All right. Then on the defense, Konate and Van Dijk, of course. Then our left back should be Kakes. Kakes should start rushing and come from the bench. Kostas is about to leave. Yes. Reports coming in that different clubs have been coming for him. So I think he's about to leave on a permanent or loan. But I think Liverpool want a permanent so that they balance their sheets. All right. Then in the attack, Salah, Ekitike, and Gakpo. I think Kiza will be on the bench for this one. Rio will be on the bench. Yes, another player that can come in to do one of 2 things. As you can see, we are very, very short on striking force right now. Yes, we have very, very few replacements, so we need to sign in at least 2, if not 1, at least 2 attacking players. All right, then that's that for that. I think Liverpool edged this one. Yeah, my scoreline, I think Liverpool should be winning with a comfortable 3-1 victory on this one. But let's see how it goes. Liverpool will score goals, yes, and Newcastle might also surprise us because our defense is not really great right now. Yes, we have been conceding a lot of goals, and I think Slot to get that fixed with Gravenberch coming into the game. I think Slot to actually get that fixed. All right, then we'll talk about some little transfers that have transpired. Newcastle will be without Isak, of course, so I think maybe they'll try to play Gordon top in the top 9, just like they did in their game against Aston Villa. I think that's the same formation they're going to be using, but it might not work out very well for them, though this is their home ground. Let's not get it twisted. We are going to Newcastle's home ground. Yes, they are very, very sound when they play them. Go and watch their games. They are very, very good when they play them, and they know how to defend. They have the midfielders, the leg, Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton, and maybe Willock will start for energy. Then the front line, maybe Harvey Barnes will start somewhere, Elanga starts in that place, and then Gordon. Then later they will bring in Osula or so. Then the defense, Lascelles is back. I think Fabian Schär and Dambon will hold the center. Trippier might also start for those crosses. And then Liverpool will start on the left. But I'm not really sure of that. You know, it's just a prediction though. For the lineup I'm looking at. Yeah, I think they'll go strong, and they would like to include those spaces, those front three I just mentioned. They are very, very fast. Gordon, Elanga, and Harvey Barnes, they are very, very fast. So they might like to operate with that. But let's see how it's going to work out. All right, let's just dive into the transfer window. The transfer window has been slow, like I said in the beginning of the video. Transfer window has been slow. Though Chelsea have made progress. Yes, they've sold one of their defenders, the young defenders. Though they sent him on loan. Yes, and I told you in one of my transfer videos that they want Borussia Dortmund to have this. Borussia Dortmund came for the player. Yes, Aaron Asimoni or something like that. He's a young defender. Borussia Dortmund came for loan. They wanted the loan deal for the player. So Chelsea said, we want you to include Kane Chukwuemeka, yes, in this deal. So Borussia Dortmund also asked Chelsea, okay, can you give us this guy on a loan too? But Chelsea said, no, we want you to buy Chukwuemeka permanently. So the deal is done. Both Aaron and Chukwuemeka has gone to Borussia Dortmund. All right, then Man U are in talks with a new goalkeeper. Is it Lamans? Yes, a young goalkeeper, very, very talented goalkeeper. So they are in talks with him, and we are likely to see positive movement there. I already told you some other news about Arsenal, and the rest you can watch some of my transfer video. The playlist will be displayed after this at the end of this video. Watch some of the transfer news here, and you will know what Arsenal is doing in the market. All right, that's that for that. Now we're going to the Alexander Isak situation. Yes, okay, let me come at this as a neutral fan. Yes, what is really going on? Yes, if we are looking at this situation, it's quite simple. Quite simple as a neutral fan. A club is coming for a player, and they really want this player. This player have told you he wants to leave. Yes, and according to his statement, he has said he believed that Newcastle, according to what he said, that he told Newcastle that he will be interested in leaving this summer. So Newcastle said if a bid of £100 million and above comes for him, they will allow him to leave. Now that was the yes from a very, very trusted source. That was the agreement. Now it's a gentleman agreement, like I said, and all these gentleman agreements, they don't really make any sense. I think if you're going for something that you want to be concrete, you should put it in writing, and there should be a signature so that when it's time for this type of thing, you can show the public. But now Newcastle is just playing. I don't know. Some of their fans are saying delusional things, yes, online, and I'm trying to tell them that look, this guy doesn't want to play for your club. It's a simple thing. Let him go, and then find someone else to replace him. They are saying they don't have replacement. This, that. No, get into the market. Look for someone. You must. There are strikers everywhere. There are strikers. People are saying there are no strikers. You have the funds. There are strikers. Sell this guy. The earlier you sell this guy, the earlier you get into the market, the earlier you buy players, the better. Because now it's just 1 week left to the transfer window to close, and you're looking dumbfounded. Yes, Isak is not going to play for you. If this is one of the most important games right now, and Isak is not playing. So Eddie Howe is saying it's a lose-lose for both teams, Liverpool and Liverpool can just go to the market, get a replacement striker, a backup striker. Once they see the window is trying to close, get a backup striker and wait for Isak. But it's going to be telling on you because one, it's going to be disgraceful to your club that a player wants to leave and you're forcing him to stay. And instead of him staying and coming back to apologize, because that's what Newcastle expect, they want Isak to come back and apologize and then continue playing. Instead of you to sell him, you want him to come back and apologize. Then he will stay on the bench or he stay home without coming to play. It's an insult to the club, and you continue to pay this guy. I don't know where the stubbornness come. They want to prove that they are among the big fishes in the river, but they are really not. All right, so that's that for that. And judging from Liverpool's perspective, we really need this guy. He really need to come and start playing because we really need a striker backup. Yes, we have only one striker. Keza is not a striker; he's a winger. Backup for Gakpo. We don't even have backup for Salah. So we just have Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah, Rio, Ngemua. That's just it in the front line. No Jota. Yes, God rest his soul. There's no Jota. There's no Nunes is gone. So we are looking at a very, very dangerous situation for Liverpool. So I think Liverpool needs to really go for this guy. Yes, a bid has been approved. Yes, a bid has been approved of £130 million with add-ons. Yes, that might push it to 135, 140. Yes, so they are going to offer Newcastle after the game. and let's see if Newcastle breaks. I think that's the best Liverpool can do. They're going to offer them 130 plus add-ons and see how Newcastle behave towards that bid. And if the response is positive, then we'll go from there. All right, I think that's that for that on the Isak story. Yes, it's very, very shameful for Newcastle to try to pretend as if Liverpool is a villain here or something. No, Newcastle are doing exact same thing to Brentford. Yes, they are a bigger club than Brentford, and then Wissa own is even worse because Wissa have deleted anything that has to do with Brentford. They told Wissa that he could leave for around £30 million or so. And now they have increased his price because they've seen how desperate Newcastle are. So they've increased his price to £60 million. That's crazy. And the player is never going to play for them again. I don't think that there's any comeback from that one. So now Newcastle can go and step up their bid if possible. But I know Liverpool is going to step up Isak bid, yes, because we want him, and then see what Newcastle is going to do. If they don't play nice, then we can leave them. All right, that's that for that. Please do subscribe. Comment, comment in the videos. And a lot of you don't watch the videos. A lot of my subscribers don't watch the videos. I actually have people from other people are not my subscribers. They are the ones that watch most of the videos. I check my analysis, and you're going to see that I'm going to show you. You're going to appear somewhere here on the screen. You're going to see that most the percentage of people that watch the video are just new people. Just come and watch the video. So, but you don't subscribe. Please, if you're watching this video and you see this, please do subscribe. I really appreciate you, and I'm going to keep you entertained. Yes, I do a lot of some sort of comedy in most of my videos. If you watch my videos, you know what it is. If you watch my shorts, you know what it is. So that's what I'm all about. Yes. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.